See what happens when you let Gen Z vote? Austin is still in the villa and we're going to war. I feel like I'm kind of done with them. I don't know. I came here for love. No one will hold me down. I won't give it up. What is going on with this cast? I want you to reach out and get a message to the villa. Something has to happen. They think they are playing an entirely different game. We are watching them destroy everything. We have to get a message to the villa. Production, you got to figure something out. Thank you for letting America vote. Now let America speak to them. They are terrible at this game. This is so disappointing. Let me put my timer on. What are they doing? Ace is running that game like the Navy. Oh, anything I can't with the kids. I don't know what the babies is doing. All they doing in that villa is having sex. Ain't nobody making no smart decisions. They just hunching. Anyway, it's okay, Nikki. Let's get into the comments. Where's my clicker? Oh, wait, let me get my clicker. I came here for, Jesus, what was that? My phone. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I got to put in my notes. I got to get a new phone. I can't live like this. I was doing the two phones thing. Like I was a baller. We're going back. To one phone. I'm not doing this. I'm not the damn president. Latoya, leave me alone. I'm frustrated. Anyway, let me get my super chat. Please don't play with me right now. Alex, thank you so much for the super chat. Alex said, can we talk about Ace is a hater? Listen, I'm going to give him his 10s, right? Call him a hater, call him whatever you want. He is running that game. He is running that villa, and he is running that game. Give him his 10s. I'll be fine if he wins the whole damn thing, because ain't nobody else playing. What are they doing? Give him his 10s. He's the only one playing. He is running that. A 22-year-old is running the entire villa. This is insane. A 22-year-old is running the entire villa. Give him his flowers. I'm going to let him have it because ain't nobody else playing the game. He might as well get the money. Hey, Ice Macchiato. Ice Macchiato said, Ace and Taylor, Shield, Selly, and Alondria is fate for me. I won't be voting for them to win anything. I hope that I hope they decouple from the girls. We got to get a word into the villa. Obviously, me said Huda defenders actually rallied together and all voted for Huda. Hence, Huda being safe. Redemption arc, my A. B. Nichols said Huda got a whole damn Twitter community riding for her. It's annoying. Well, listen, the way these votes are going, Huda might win. Megan said Ace and the Aces are the modern day Temptations. They were a group until David Ruffin thought he was the star, and the rest is history. Ciao. Jimmy said also Huda being shocked that TJ wasn't into her after their chit chat. Why is she still on the island? She was shocked because she does not see Hannah as competition. And I'm just like, girl, you may be fine, but when it comes to white men, they always gonna pick their women first. They don't do ethnic unless they need to. I'm sorry. They are always gonna pick their women first, and they should, because their women ride for them. Let me tell you, white women will vote away their rights so that men can stay in power. I ride with them too. If I were a white man, I wouldn't say that I rob a white man. But even anyway, Brittany said, "Hey, Star fam, what did I just witness with this vote? Madness, madness. This is crazy. This is crazy. I'm like, we got to push the Twitter challenge, push back Casa, and give us the Twitter challenge. We have got to talk to them." Just John said, "I said it before and I'll say it again. Jeremiah's looks are working against him with America. People can't seem to accept that someone who looks like him would be so locked in and not up to something." It's like I tried to explain so many times. He is new to being hot. He is still that nerdy, insecure kid. He looks like he can get hooders and above hooders, right? But he really doesn't think that he can. He's still very insecure. I'm telling you, I feel like Jeremiah got hot like 2 years ago. This is new territory for him. Damn. Oh, obviously, me said, "All I can hope is that a bombshell moves Taylor and Ola being forcibly decoupled from him, wakes her up, because that's what's going to take. That's the only way she winning. That's the only way she winning. I hope. Oh, I hope. Wait, I saw the bombshells. Taylor, listen, production, please tell them bombshells to go off the Taylor. We have got to break them up so Alondria could get this money. She is not getting that money with Black American Woody. Oh my God. He swear he winning. I don't know. I really don't know. America, we're not voting together again. Why was Jeremiah in the bottom? Oh my God. I hate doing a group project with America. I hate it. I hate it. Hey, Gemma. Gemma said, oh, they pissed me off today. They pissed me off today. I don't even think my edge control is working. That's how heated I am. Gemma said, "I missed the voting window. Why did this happen? There was a cute love story brewing between." Yes, the kiss with her in front of everyone sealed their fate. I felt so bad for her. She was like, "Why would they get rid of my connection?" Poor girl. Hey, Courtney. Courtney said, "I hate that whoever got the fewest votes didn't just get eliminated. It makes our voting seem pointless if the Islanders get the final vote." I do agree. I'm going to get Just Jonda, then I want to get my super chat, and then we'll just get into it because Just Jonda said, "Huda being off the beam actually saved her. The whole young mother with big emotions, allegedly desperate for love, actually poured her some votes. The rest were just keeping chaos in the house." Here's what I think is happening. I think Huda got the Leah bots. I think she bought Leah's bots. I'm telling you, I have been in comment section with Huda, the Huda Hive, and they're all like, they all have like 10 followers. They're all private accounts from random places. She got bots working for her and toxic heifers voting for her to stay in the villa. That's what's happening. We're dealing with toxic heifers and bots. She just may win this thing. She just may win this thing. Let me get my super chat. Hey, Paige. Thank you for the super chat. Paige said, "Nikki, been watching you since Rachel Lindsay season of The Bachelorette. Love you too." Anyway, I was certain Taylor was going to say Austin, being that he voted for him to leave. I am so bothered. The boys are playing the game. Ace is playing the game. Ace is playing the game. We got to get a message to that villa. Thank you, Paige. Guys, let's get into it. Let's start off with something positive. Jalen is doing very well. I just checked his TikTok before I got on here. Guys, Jalen is at 1.4 million followers on the TikTok. And he posted a new video. I think he only has like 4 videos up and they all have millions of views. He posted a video with his gorgeous grandmother. And right in the comments, look who's in the comments. The Brooklyn Nets. The Brooklyn Nets said, "Would love to have y'all at a game." He said, "We would love to come." And then Delta says, "Grandma has entered the chat." Let me tell you something. I've already talked about how this show is forever changed and that everybody and their mama, from celebrities to, actors trying to break into the industry to finally extremely hot men are going to be coming on this show because it's that show now. It's taken over everything. This show is literally competing with the NBA finals. Like, it's doing the damn thing. I think I just saw an article that so far they've had 1 billion views. It's episode 18. And this season has had 1 billion views. The game has been changed. So this Love Island is just going to get hotter and better and more popular as the seasons go on. Very, very proud of Jalen. Happy for him. He's a sweetie. Ola fumbled that. She could have won. She could have won with him. She could have won with him. She could have. This is my thing. That's my girl, right? She's just like, she's the one saying, oh, obviously America is seeing something that we're not seeing. We broke up you and Taylor and you took him back. Why are you telling everybody else to listen to America but not you? She's so wise. But you know what? The one thing about wisdom, sometimes you have wisdom for everybody else but yourself. My God, today. I feel like, guys, this is going to be the first season where the bombshells are going to do better than the OG cast. I think the OG cast probably fumbled their opportunities. I think they might have fumbled their opportunities. And I think the bombshells are going to be the ones that snatch up their opportunities, because it is, guys, it is absolutely shocking that Jalen, who has been in that villa for like 3 days, has 1.4 million followers. Ace started off with 1 million. The rest of them, I looked at one of them, they had like 6,400 followers. You're an OG Love Island season 7 member. You got 64,000 followers. Oh, I bet you Hannah. Oh, she gonna eat. Little Miss Hot Girl Summer. Oh, she's gonna take off. I feel like this is going to be the first season where the bombshells take the main cast opportunities. My God. Let me see where Hannah is at. What's her TikTok? Oh, here she is. Oh no, that's not her TikTok. If you guys have Hannah's TikTok, can you please send it to me? I'm trying to. I know I've seen her sisters, but I can't. I don't know what hers is. Jeremiah. What's Jeremiah's? What's his TikTok? I just had it. What is his TikTok? Oh wait, is this it? I can't say the best. Find Jeremiah. Oh, crazy. Listen, he's at 81 right now. I'm going to see where this is at tomorrow. I think it'll be a lot higher. This is insane, y'all. This is absolutely insane. I don't know what that cast is doing. I honestly think that they are playing a phenomenal game. And we're all like, you guys are sucking at this. You know who's not sucking? The Huda Hive. My God, today, that hive is clocked in. That hive is clocked in. I can't believe that girl is still here. But it could also be the Huda Hive, or it could be production. Because I told y'all, I think they have to keep this lady for the Twitter challenge. They have to keep her for the Twitter challenge and movie night. So I think after movie night, she will not be safe anymore. But we will see. We will see. Speaking of Huda, we open up with her crying again. I'm not expecting her to be mature. I feel like I am expecting her. I'm not expecting her to be mature because she's a mother. I'm expecting her to be mature because of how much she says that she's mature because she's the mother, right? Like, you give yourself this identity. Like, I'm not saying the mom is the identity, but you give yourself like, I'm this mature person because I'm a mother. And so because you put that on yourself and you told me that this is who you are, I'm expecting for you to act a certain way. So when she acts like this child, it just becomes extremely exhausting. I'm like, you're crying about a challenge because people were saying shady things about you in the challenge? You need to be crying about the fact that you had to receive milk from a man that was squirted into his mouth from an udder, and he spit that in your mouth, and you had to spit it into a bowl. And you had to do that several times to fill up said bowl. That's where the tears need to be. The tears need to be because that spit milk was thrown on you. That's what I'd be crying over. That's what I would be raging over. But crying because they picked you a couple of times in the challenge. Everybody else got picked too for some stuff. Jeremiah wasn't crying. So what are you crying for? I need you to have some damn fun. You got to go back to that baby and act like you got it together. Why will you not enjoy your time in this villa? Oh, Huda, I am exhausted, my girl. So Jeremiah and Iris, they have a chat and they both agree that their coupling is just platonic, and they both agree that now that their type is in the villa, they are going to pursue it. I thought it was a very healthy and mature conversation. I feel like a lot of people should be having that. I think this is the conversation that Austin and Shelley had, and then Austin act like they never had that conversation, and all of a sudden he was back in the love triangle, and I'm like, what? How are you in the love triangle when you and Shelley just established y'all was friends? What? Delusional. But I thought that was a healthy conversation, and I don't know, I have been enjoying Jeremiah since the Huda breakup, and I felt like he was growing on me. I felt like he was maturing. I felt like he was enjoying the game, and I really liked seeing this side of him, the freed Jeremiah, the emancipated Jeremiah, the emancipation of Maya. I liked what I was seeing. I don't know what the rest of the villa was seeing. Amaya, I absolutely hate this villa experience for her. I hate it because in this episode, she's talking, I believe, to Shelley about how she called Austin babe, and he like cringed at her. And she's just like, I think I'm just going to pull back because I don't want to make him feel uncomfortable. And then she just starts crying because since she's been in here, she really has nobody that has been for her. Like all the guys in this villa that she has been with have just used her to stay in the game. Ace used her to make Shelley jealous and also to get a gag-worthy moment from the audience to try to keep us off his trail. And then Charlie, before he left, he used her. He didn't want her, but he used her to stay in the game or try to stay in the game. And then here goes Austin. He picks her, but he really doesn't want her. And she's realizing that all of these men keep on choosing her or picking her, but it's not because they want her. It's because they want somebody else, but they need her to stay in the game. And I hate the fact that her experience in this villa has just been so terrible. And it's all been by the guys. The guys have just treated her terribly. And I absolutely hate this for Amaya. I will also say this about Amaya. She actually may win. Here's why. She has the story arc of Amber from Love Island UK season 5. She has her same arc because Amber was just going through it with this blockheaded guy in her season, and he just kept on choosing her to throw her away, and it was just like this back and forth, right? But he never really wanted her. He would be booed up with her, kissing her, and then telling the guys or in a confessional that he really didn't like her. So she's kind of having the same experience as Amber. I hope and pray that she finds somebody in Casa, because if she comes back with a guy from Casa and they are like really locked in and hot and heavy, she may just be the surprise win of this season. And honestly, for everything that has happened to her, I would be fine if she won this. I would be. I'm rooting for Shelley and Alondria still. I feel like I'll give it to Shelley. I don't really feel like she has any options. She got to work with Ace. Alondria, we gave you an out. You did not take it. I don't understand. But Amaya might end up winning this whole thing. The viewers love an underdog. They really, really do. So Sierra and Nick have a chat. You see how that 25 seconds just ruined their relationship. So they have a chat. And I love the fact that Sierra was open and honest with Nick about her feelings. She was just like, me and you are becoming closer. Our connection is getting stronger. I really don't like you going the extra mile with the new bombshell and the challenges. Like, she's like, I didn't like it. And she's like, I'm going to be honest for once about my feelings and be like, I didn't like how that made me feel. And Nick is like, oh, okay, well, I can't lie to you. I am attracted to Adrina. Andriana. I am attracted to. I am still really attracted to Andriana, and I do think the connection that we have is very strong. But I'm still open. Ah, ooh, I felt that cut, Sierra. I felt it with you because she told him those things so that he can say the same thing back to her. She was having this conversation with Nick because she thought that they were on the same page. And she thought that he was just going to say, oh, I'm so sorry that I made you feel that way. I won't do that again. And I will show you the respect because you are someone I want to continue to pursue and eventually close off this relationship. He told her the opposite. He said, I'm attracted to her and I'm open. And that's why I wish they would not have had sex because now it's complicated because now she slept with him because she had a strong connection with him. She thought they were on the same page. And now she thinks because they had sex that meant that they are a little bit more bonded than they were before. And it has changed nothing for Nick. This happens so many times. That's why I'm just like, ladies, I know y'all want to, it's the time to be single and fun and have a good time. But not every woman can just bang a dude and get up. Not every woman is built like that. So I really think that if you are the one who is gonna sleep with a guy and be like, oh, okay, we're a lot closer than we were before, maybe you shouldn't be having casual sex because it's always going to complicate situations and just relationships. And yes, this is a social experiment. And yes, they spend a lot more time together. But I think you should always check in with you first and then with the person that you intend on being physically intimate with, because it changes a lot for women. Especially, mainly straight women, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, he enters you, you do not enter him. And when he disenters you, he's chill. You're not. You are not. So I felt so bad for her just watching that. My heart, because you knew that she wanted that conversation to go differently and it did not happen. And now she's giving him the cold shoulder. She's talking to Shelly and she's just like, well, I told him how I felt and all he told me was that he wasn't closed off. Everything that we've done, everything that we've been through, we have come to this point and he's telling me that he's attracted to somebody else. I get her. I understand her feeling that way. I don't think, I am not saying that her feelings are not valid, but I think she thought that them having sex would have changed their relationship, and it did not for him. The relationship changed for her. And I absolutely think that she should pull back until she gets treated the way she wants to be treated in the relationship like Nick, or explore with TJ because he seems to be very interested in her. And I hope she does that. I really, really, really do, because I think if she continues to close off with Nick, who says that he's open, she's going to get her heart broken in Casa. She's going to get her heart broken in Casa because Nick is in the villa to have a good time. He ain't trying to find no woman. He's in the villa to have a good time and to win some money with his boys. He's enjoying the men more than he is enjoying Sierra. Ah, poor little Tink Tink. She was so honest to him, and he was just like, I'm not closed off. Hurt for her. I will say, with Nick saying to Sierra, he's not closed off, that made me think, it's week 3. We don't have no couples, y'all. We do not have any couples. Everybody's still open. Week 3 in Casa is tomorrow. Casa is just going to be an orgy. I don't think that anybody is going to be upset with whatever happens in Casa because we don't have anybody closed off. Everybody's going into Casa open. So what's the point? They should have pushed Casa back at least a week. Give us Casa on Friday. But to have Casa on Monday, it's just like, okay, it's just going to be an orgy. We don't have any couples. We really like Ace and Shelly. Okay. Is it really a couple? Alondria and Taylor? That's a one-sided couple. Alondria is in a relationship with Taylor. Taylor is not in a. Oh my God. I just thought about it. Oh, I need him to cheat. Taylor. Oh, I hope that blonde was for Taylor. Please don't go for Austin. Please go for Taylor. We have to break them up. Production, please. Please. What's it? I saw a sister. Now that sister may be there for Ace, because I could see his head turning with her. There was a white woman. And there was a girl, she was light, but she wasn't mixed. And I think Taylor's thing is mixed rice, white or mixed rice. So I don't know. I need that blonde to go for Taylor. I need that blonde to, please, we got to break them up. We have got to break that foolishness up. But I was just thinking about it. I was just like, oh, we're going into Casa and everybody's open. What is that going to do? What is that going to shake up? I hope it shakes up Alondria and Taylor. That's the only thing I'm rooting for. Ace and Shelly, again, they are the closest kind of couple that we have, but they're not well liked. Here's why. Ace is playing a great game in the villa, a terrible game to America, right? He's running that entire villa, but he doesn't realize the cast can't see his moves, but we can see his moves, and we don't like how he's moving. The cat and mouse game with Shelly did him dirty. Because at the beginning, middle, end of the day, the main watchers of this game are women. The boys just got here. The main watchers are women, and we don't like to see one of us be played with by a man who can't even compare to the baddie that he is fake trying to pursue. So I think that really messed him up with the voters. So I don't know. I mean, this is probably like the only kind of coupling that we have, but it's a coupling that nobody really likes. Casa's going to be an orgy. It's just, nobody's going to be upset because nobody's really coupled up like that. It's just, oh my gosh. It's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Oh, and also, I keep on seeing little TikTok videos about Ace and Shelly scamming. First of all, if they are, I don't care, right? The scam, play the game, have fun. I always say for reality TV people, if you're going to come on these reality TV shows, scam back. Scam this show back, because this show is going to do whatever they want to with your image. You are their intellectual property. So why not make the most of this damn show? Scam it back, right? But I think if they were actually scamming, it would be impossible for them to be on this show, because the background checks on Love Island are absolutely insane. And for the show to even, when they first got there, to even focus on these two knowing each other, that means they both either had to reveal it to casting, or casting found out because they checked their social medias. That's one of the things that is checked in their background check. Especially in this day and age, everybody's social media has to be checked. So they probably saw Ace and Shelly either in their comment section or in their DMs conversing and wanted to know about it. So they had to reveal how they knew each other, but they probably already knew. And I know the show already knew. And if they didn't have a problem with them knowing each other in that way, then that lets me know that they were not really that connected like that. It seemed like it was probably just like flirting in the comments and nothing more, because if these two were actually like in a relationship, they would not have casted them for this show. I don't believe that at all. But I also do believe that they asked people if they know somebody. So Shelly probably said Ace, or Ace said Shelly. I think if anything, Ace probably was the one who was doing a lot of the casting. And I think a lot of people got on this show because of Ace. He probably, recommended somebody, recommended one or two people, and then those one or two people recommended people. Because again, the reality TV casting space before this show got so big is very, very small. Now the reality TV casting space for at least Love Island is going to be huge, but it's really small in the beginning. So everybody kind of knows everybody because everybody's trying to get put on these TV shows. Like the drama with Taylor and his ex or whatever, they all met because they were filming a reality TV show that got canned by, I think, ABC. So these people are all in the reality TV space. I don't think they're scamming the way people are trying to make it. I think that they just knew of each other. Casting found out through the background checks, asked them about it. They were safe. They felt safe enough to continue to pursue with these two. But I don't think that they were able to like plan and have some kind of scheme to, win on this show. And if they did have a plan, I do not care. Just be entertaining. That's what this is supposed to be. This isn't real life. Like I said before, reality TV is able to be called reality TV because real things happen while the cameras are rolling. The majority of this stuff is scripted and edited. They just don't tell y'all that. But if a show got a story producer, it's edited. it's scripted. So I don't mind if they are scamming. I do not think that they are, though. Let's come back to her, Huda and TJ. So Huda sits down to talk to, TJ pulls Huda for a chat. And my God, today, come on, confidence. Come on, confidence. Because little Miss Huda thought this conversation was about to be about how much he likes her. And she sat down, she was like, hey, how are you? He was like, yeah, let me just cut straight to the point. I don't want to lead you on. I'm not interested. He got that out quick. He said, I'm not interested. And she was like, oh, like genuinely shocked. And she's just like, oh, I'm not used to this. Go ahead, Huda. She said, oh, I'm not used to being rejected. So I don't know how to feel right now. But she told him there was no hard feelings, and she's not mad at him or anything like that. But she was just like, I kind of knew you weren't attracted to me because normally, guys act a lot differently around me, and you were just not pursuing me. So I kind of knew. Toot your horn, sis. Toot your horn. But again, she's not his type. TJ likes white, like, wasp. I think he comes from a waspy family, and he likes wasp. And Iris is waspy enough for him. So Huda got rejected again. And I think this is going to continue to happen, even in Casa, because again, the bombshells watch the show before they get on there. So I think the situation with Huda and Jeremiah, I think it pretty much killed her chances of coupling up in the villa. I do not see the guys pursuing her. Unless there's a bombshell who watched that vote and was just like, oh, Huda isn't still in the game. I don't know. It might be gameplay if a guy goes for her, but if they don't, I think it's going to be absolutely because they saw how she treated Jeremiah. And I felt like Huda knew that Jeremiah is newly hot. I'm not saying newly attractive. Attractive or hot, not the same thing. So I think she knew that. And I think she knew that she could talk to him and treat him a certain way. She probably tested it a few times. And then when she realized, oh, he don't know who he is. Happens all the time, but it normally happens with men. They do that a lot with women. But this is the first time I've seen it like in real time with a woman doing that to a man. I was just like, oh, you're doing to him like that because he doesn't know who he is yet. And before he gets there, you're going to stick your claw to him. I'm giving an example, not the example I'm giving is not abuse. I'm not giving this example because of abuse or physical abuse. No, I'm giving the example because I think it's a very clear example of somebody sinking their claws into someone and hitching to their wagon before this person takes off because they can see who this person is, but this person does not yet know who they are. Ike Tina Turner. If y'all remember in that movie, he saw who she was. He saw the star that since she has passed, that she was, and she didn't see it. It took her a long time. If you read her biography, it took her a long time to see the dynamic star that she is. I think she found out like in her 40s. And that's when she had her rebrand. But he knew who she was. And he sinked his claws into her and was able to get into her mind until she was able to break free. That's what I think was happening there. Like we see it happening all the time. It's just like, oh, you don't know who you are yet. So let me get in before you figure out who you are. Let me train you before you realize who you are. I got to have complete control over this situation. But baby, nothing is stronger than a big booty Latina. But Miss Huda, I don't think she has any options anymore. I think she just may stay in the villa because one, she's great TV, and two, the Huda Hive is going to fight for her. But I don't think she's going to have a coupling. And if she does get in a coupling, it's going to be a friendship coupling, and it's probably going to be with a guy who wants to stay in the villa until his type walks into the villa. I think it's going to be giving Amaya and Austin. Let's get back to Ace. Not only is he in charge of the boys, he's in charge of that freaking villa. This is what I want to say about Ace. I think it's absolutely shocking, but it's iconic that this 22-year-old is running this entire villa. Not only is he running the villa, he gives the best advice. The way he has been counseling Nick, I'm going to give it to him. He's giving Nick advice that I would give Nick. Because he even when Nick, as soon as Nick had sex with Sierra, he was just like, all right, I know you're having a good time, but that's going to change things. And it exactly changed everything. So then Nick sits down with Ace again, and Ace tells him, listen, sex complicates a relationship. And now you have had sex with her. She's thinking this relationship is more close to being closed off, or just closed off at this point. You don't think the same thing, and she's telling you that she wants to be locked in with you, and then you tell her that not only do you like somebody else, but you're open. He was like, that's gonna mess with her mind. And I'm like, Nick, how in the hell you don't know that? Why is Ace telling you this? Listen, the boy is wise and he knows how to run game. He got these men eating out of the palm of his hands, and listen, good for him. At least somebody realizes this is a game show, but he gives great advice. He gives great advice. He was just like, she feels used. Like, you can't treat her like that. And that's exactly what's happening with Sierra. She feels used. You know, she slept with this guy who she really, really liked, and she felt like she was doing the right thing at the right time because, you know, they were having a moment. And she thought that that would bring them closer together, and it didn't. So now she's moping around the villa, icing him out. She feels used. She feels cheap. She's trying her best not to cry. But Nick really, really, really hurt her. Oh, Nick. Kiss that money goodbye. You better fix that, baby. You better fix that. I'm sick of it. I don't like this relationship. I want her free. I can't stomach it anymore. I don't care about their conversations. I just want this relationship to end. And I'm like, I cannot believe that you cannot see it. You cannot be this bad and expect this from Taylor. Like something is not clicking. Maybe I'm gonna just say maybe my girl is playing the game. But girl, we want better for you. We absolutely want better for you. I just can't take it. This relationship gives me Bible camp, gives me Sunday school, gives me lavender. There's no chemistry there. There's no attraction there. And the way they talk to each other, I'm like, y'all are siblings. You are his big sister. This girl, first of all, the more she stays in Fiji, the darker she gets. As a fellow darkie, let me tell you something. I'm stunning. But when I'm tanned, you can't tell me nothing. The skin is glistening. I'm giving Eve. I'm giving God's best creation. You can't tell me nothing. So she's getting hotter on this island. She's getting hotter, right? She's sitting here next to Taylor, ridiculous face card, in this dress, chocolate tatas, just sitting, abs, ridiculous, booty, sitting, like water when she walks. Taylor is giving her nothing. He doesn't even like see her. It's sickening. I hate this. I'm like, I can't believe this girl. The way she looks sitting next to this dude, and he is acting like he is not sitting next to the baddest woman he will ever get in his life. It's crazy to me. It's crazy. I don't care what his friends say. This is beyond being weird. He's not attracted to her, and we just got to move on. We just got to move on. He never even he doesn't compliment her, guys. He doesn't pursue her. He doesn't compliment her. He doesn't uplift her. He doesn't try to be intimate with her. Why is she forcing this? Oh, we gotta talk to her. I don't want America voting anymore. I want America commenting. I want them to have an America comments challenge. That's what I want. We'll do America comments, and then we'll do Twitter, because Twitter is just a shady mess. I want a helpful episode. America helps, because this is ridiculous. I'm tired of it. Every time I look at her, I'm just like, you are too fine for this, and I need you to know it. I need you to know it. Again, I have no problem with him playing the game. He's the only one doing it. It is getting a little weird how he was just so obsessed with how Jeremiah is locking in with Andriana. And I'm just like, you sat there and talked to him, and you said to Jeremiah, I know you're just waiting for a little foreign thing to walk in the villa. And Jeremiah said, yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. Foreign ting walked into the villa. So of course he's going to lock in. I did think that Jeremiah and Huda were moving in a very weird way. And I thought that Jeremiah was doing gameplay with her. So I couldn't really rock with him. But now, not only do I think he's doing gameplay, but I think he's doing gameplay with somebody who he really likes. And I think that they were on the same page. So I was fine with it. I thought this was the equal partnership of people who are infatuated with each other. They don't got to get engaged, but they like each other and they're going to play the game together. I think Ace knew that Jeremiah was competition. And so he was talking to the Acettes and poisoning their mind against Jeremiah. And it worked in his favor, because they get a text, and the text is America has voted for their favorite guy and their favorite girl. This is the thing that pissed me off about that. The votes start going, and they said, oh, no, in no particular order. No, I want to know the order. Who's the favorite guy? Who's the favorite girl? Why didn't we do that? No, do the order. Who got the most votes? Who got the least? Because now we know kind of that three guys and 3 girls got the least amount of votes, but how many got the least amount of votes? Because I guarantee you it wasn't Hannah. So I'm like, what is going on? Tell us in the particular order who got the most and who got the least. Because I want to know if it was Huda. Because if Huda got the most votes, then we need to be clocking in. We need to break that voting yet again, because this is ridiculous. So anyway, they start getting a text about who is safe and who isn't safe. For the girls, the first person that's picked is the first girl that's saved is Alondria, followed by Sierra, followed by Shelly. This just makes me think that production is going to take those 3 couples to the end. I think they're going to take Alondria and Taylor, Shelly and Ace and Nick and Sierra to the end. I don't know if that's true. It just gave me a bit of foreshadowing. So the women who are left at the bottom are Amaya, Hannah, and Iris. Iris, I'm not shocked. She's new. It's going to take time for her to find her fan base. Amaya, I was absolutely shocked because I was just like, you can't really go off of Love Island comments. I don't know who these secret shooters are, but you really cannot go off of the comments. So Amaya, her being in the bottom, I was a little shocked because I was just like, I thought everybody was voting for her. People were saying they were voting for Amaya so much, I got nervous for Shelly and Alondria. I was like, oh, are they going to be in the bottom? So I was shocked when it was Amaya in the bottom. I wasn't shocked that Iris was in the bottom. And I wasn't shocked that I was shocked that Hannah was in the bottom. I thought Huda was going to be in the bottom, but she was the last girl that was saved by America. We never get group projects right. What the hell is going on? We got it right one time. We saved Jeremiah from Huda, and it didn't work. It didn't work. He had 2 days of fun, and he's gone. So anyway, the girls. The girls don't vote yet. Then the guys have to get up, and the guys go. And the first guy that is saved is Taylor. I honestly think he had the highest votes. I'm telling you right now, if you look on Love Island voting poll or whatever, Taylor is always like at the top. They love whoever is voting. The Taylor army is voting for that guy. I just think he might just win if the votes are just left up to America. He is very popular with America. Maybe not these Americans in the chat, but he is popular with some Americans somewhere because he always gets a lot of votes. All of those polls, he's like in the top 2. I'm like, Taylor, what show are y'all watching? Anyway, so Taylor is the first guy to get voted to be saved. Then the next guy to be saved is Nick, followed by Ace. I'm telling you, these couples might be at the end, y'all. These couples might be at the end. The Three Musketeers or Ace and his faithful Acettes, they are safe. Jeremiah wasn't safe, America. Jeremiah wasn't safe, America. So we can get mad at the villa, the people in the villa. But we also got to be mad at ourselves because why did Jeremiah get the least amount of votes? Why? Why he should not have been in the bottom? I for sure thought that Ace was going, the way y'all talk about him, I thought he was going to be in the bottom. Now, if America is confused by this vote, production, what you do? What did you do? Because something ain't making sense. So anyway, the boys in the bottom are Pepe, Austin, and Jeremiah. So they get another text, and the text means that one of that the Islanders have to vote somebody off. All of a sudden, the Islanders start crying again, and I'm like, why are y'all crying? Y'all know this is what y'all have to do. Every time they have to do it, oh my God, no, why? Y'all knew it was going to have to be your votes. Let's stop it. So anyway, the girls go and vote, and I'm like, oh, Iris, I'm so sorry. You just got here. Sierra stands up, and she's just like, no, Shelly, this is just a really difficult situation, but we were just going with how, she played the game and just the relationships that she had in here. And I'm like, that don't sound like Iris. What the hell is going on? And then Shelly goes, so the girl that we have to pick is Hannah. What? I was like, what? Poor Hannah. Oh, she was travailing. I was like, oh my God. Change the vote. I was heartbroken she broke down. I felt so bad for her. Oh, that was heartbreaking. That was so heartbreaking. Poor Hot Girl Summer. Why would you kick Hot Girl Summer out of the villa? She was the perfect cast member. I don't know what's going on. Stop letting them vote. They don't know what they're doing. We have to save them. They are not capable of voting correctly. Iris looked shocked. She should have, because she should have been going home. Like, why the hell are we sending home Hannah? So Amaya and Iris sit down. This is the thing that pissed me off. We did not get a discussion. Normally we can hear them fighting over who was going to say. So I'm like, was it instantly unanimous that they were going to send home Hannah? There was no fight. There was nobody being, not my girl. I'm not going to do that to her. Huda. What was the, oh my God, is she going to go for Pepe? Messy. But there was just like no fight. They just voted for her. And I'm like, what are we missing? Maybe that's it. What are we missing? Were they fighting? I don't know. Hannah being eliminated was crazy to me. She was shocked. I was shocked. We got no discussion for why they picked the way they picked. They said it was how she played the game. What did she do wrong? She had two strong connections. Anyway, so then the guys go, and I just know it's Austin, Taylor. This is really hard for us, and we're all brothers. Cut to the chase. We don't want to do this, but we just have to consider how he just played the game. He locked in so early with somebody, and then he locked in with somebody again, and it just didn't seem genuine. And when he was saying it, Jeremiah thought he was safe. He should have, right? And when Taylor said he locked in so early, Jeremiah was like, and I said, absolutely not. They better not be doing what I think they're doing. Taylor goes, the guy that we had to pick is Jeremiah. This is my problem when a show gets popular and then people watch the show and then they become on the show and they try to like ghost produce and try to give us these scenes and, try to recreate the greatness of the last season or try to throw the viewers off. You are talent for a reason. If you were so great at producing, you would have been a producer of the show. You are talent. Just be talent. This stuff where they're trying to they thought, and they were right, I'll give them that. They thought that this moment was going to be, oh my gosh. They thought it was going to be like when we sent home Rob's concubine last season. They thought it was going to be like that moment. It is like this moment, but we're mad at y'all. We knew Rob's concubine had to go. We wasn't connecting with her and she wasn't connecting with nobody else in the villa. So we were fine with her going. We're not fine with Hannah going. We're not fine with Jeremiah going. So this whole stunt that y'all tried to pull backfired on y'all because now we mad at y'all. So ain't nobody getting no money because y'all want to be slick. Y'all want to play this little game. Y'all want to ghost produce. Ain't nobody getting nothing. We're not going to vote for anybody at this point. Production better do something. Y'all better shake a tail feather in casa and then come back to that villa and gag and goop us. Because if that does not happen, y'all in trouble. Y'all think y'all doing something. We don't like the game y'all playing. We do not like the game you're playing. So Jeremiah, shocked, he goes home, Huda, still trying to get with this man before he leaves the villa. She's like, can I put you for a chat? Jeremiah's like, yes. Poor guy. Like he's leaving the villa. He don't need to talk to you because he wants you gone. And now, Islanders, now Huda thinks that America, she really thinks now that America is on her side. She really thinks we riding with her to the end. Because she was saved and Jeremiah is gone. So she just knows that she's America's sweetheart. It's because of y'all. It's because of y'all. Y'all don't make the best decisions. Y'all jacking up the game. And Hurricane Huda is still in the villa. And that funny looking white supremacist. I just can't. So anyway, she pulls Jeremiah for a chat and she's trying to talk to him and still trying to get with him. I just want you to know that I loved our time together. Jeremiah doesn't care. He's pissed. He's leaving. She wants to have this moment with him. He does not care. Then the guys try to have a moment with him. Nick, you're my brother. I would never want to do this to you, but I just had to. You're not his brother and you're not his friend if you're sending him home. And I hate the fact that Jeremiah had to take the high road and be like, yeah, of course, man, I understand. No, tell them you don't understand. Tell them you don't like this decision. Be honest. We're rocking with you. Tell them how you feel. I loved Hannah. Hannah was just like, it's hard for me to just be in here and want to chat and say goodbye to women who just voted me off, especially women who I thought was my friends. Right. I'm with her. Then they force her and Jeremiah to get in a photo booth with those backstabbers. Y'all better than me. I wouldn't have done nothing. I would have said, don't hug me. Don't touch me. Don't walk me to my room. Let me pack my bags and peace. We are not friends. This ain't no sisterhood. We are not good. I don't wish you well. I'm not going to let you tell me, Alondria, that I'm a butterfly in some damn flower when you kicked me off the villa when I had a connection with Pepe. Oh, did they know that he was blowing her back out? You should have told them that, girl. Houlda knew and still voted you out. I hated the fact that they took the high road. I was like, y'all could have cussed all of them out because this was wrong. This was the wrong vote. And I feel bad for Hannah and Jeremiah. I hope when they get out that things work out well for them because this was wrong. They should not have went home. That's all I had to say. What do you guys have to say? I'm going to tell y'all right now, it is 1,400 comments in the chat. I'm going to try, y'all. I'm going to try. And we almost have 600 people in here. Hey, y'all. Let's get the likes up. Let's start liking the video. Hold on. Wait, let me get my super chats first. I'm going to get the super chats out the way. Obviously me, thank you for the super chat. Obviously me said, one of them new bombshells look like Timu Jack Harlow, but I have hope for the... Baby, let's talk about it. But I have hope for the Asian dude, though. We'll see. Now, I wanted some dark-skinned dudes in there, but what they're sending, I'm fine with Casa, right? Because I saw some big dogs in that Casa clip. I saw some big dogs in Casa, and I saw, a couple of people that I think will turn the heads of the boys, but I saw some big dogs in Casa and the ASOS model. That Asian dude is ASOS model. I've seen they've been using him for years. I think he's gonna turn it up. I don't know who he's gonna go for, and I don't know who's gonna go for him. But I see him being a problem. And them two brothers that they was giving me big boys. They was giving me big boys. Alondria, Shelly, please get free. So I think we're cooking with grease. Extra virgin olive oil, the organic kind. I think we're cooking with some grease with Casa. So I'm excited to see Casa, although nobody's closed off. So I don't know if anybody's going to be pissed. I don't know. We will see. We will see. Yeah, that Asian boy is fine. And he's talent. He is talent. Chantel, thank you for the super chat. Chantel said this was nothing but the boys hating. Absolute haters. As soon as they saw that kiss, it was over. Ace was the ringleader. I wonder who Adrina. I wonder who she's going to get with. Because I feel like Pepe is going to pull a Hannah, be crying about Hannah and heartbroken over Hannah, and then be booed up with the bombshell in like two hours. Like, who's going to get the bombshell? Who's going to get... Is she going to be in a love triangle with Nikki Sierra? Oh, that's going to be messy. Oh, that's going to be messy. But Ace was always the ringleader. He was a ringleader from day one. They just let him lead. Waddles, thank you for the super chat. Waddles said Ace could propose to Shelly in the finals. Mark my words, he will not be touching that prize money. Not on my watch. And he thinks he's playing a phenomenal game. Ciao. Priscilla, Thank you for the super chat. Priscilla said Ace frontal lobe isn't developed and he has this game on lock. Crazy. At this rate, I need Alondria to lock in now. She got to do something. I want Alondria to act an entire fool at Casa, and she better come back with them big dogs. Both, okay? Hey, Crystal, thank you for that super chat. Crystal said, thank you, Nikki. I guess I'll get my summer back now and just catch up with your amazing reviews. Better than the season. Thank you. Definitely following Jalen and Jeremiah only. Barely anyone is likable. And see, the thing is, they do not know it. They do not know it. This is, I'm telling you, this might be the first season where the main cast does not get the opportunities that the bombshells get. Hey, Alex. Alex said, can we talk about how Ace was mad that Jeremiah was talking too much to Adriana? Is it Adriana? I need somebody to tell me how to pronounce this again. Andrina, saying that he was repeating what he did with Huda. What do you want him to do? There are literally no other open women for him to talk to. Like, it doesn't make any sense. But it was gameplay for Ace, and he got Jeremiah out. Obviously me, thank you for the super chat. Obviously me said, former Nicolandria Hive, we got to rally around the new swirl of the month. Let's ride for whoever is actually riding for Ola. Same with Shelly. I'm telling you right now, when Alondria get in the Casa, oh my God, what if she rejects Casa? If she rejects Casa, that money is gone. I'm sorry. That money is gone. She better go to Casa. She better go to Casa and have a good time. When she gets to Casa and get around men who actually date Black women, she gonna find herself again. She gonna find herself again. I'm telling you, she gonna find herself again. Get free, queen. Get free again. 1,500 comments in here. I'm gonna try to get to everybody that I can. Hey, Jonza. Just Jonza said, my daughter is 18 and catching up right now. I expect to hear her screaming from her room in a few minutes. She and the girlies love that Jeremiah's social show him as a smart cutie. They are his demo. He's going to do well. He's going to do well. Speaking of that, my phone is blowing up. Oh my gosh. My family is watching now. I'll wait for the screams. My friend, she just finished the episode. She's texting me. No. I'm not going to read the whole text, but one of the things she says, are they on drugs? Oh, goodness. Hold on. Girl, I don't know what's going on with this cast this season. They do not know how to vote. They think they are playing a great game. The game is garbage. I need for production to let us talk to them, to shake this game up again, because they think they are playing a phenomenal game and they are fumbling so many opportunities for themselves outside of the villa. They're making themselves villains. We're getting like a cast of villains. Like, they're playing this game terribly. I'm so disappointed. But did you see the boys for Casa? We're cooking with grease, girl. We're cooking with grease. I love that I got everybody watching this show. Oh, child. Yeah, but Jeremiah is going to do well. He's a cutie. He's going to do well. He got a nice little spirit. I think he'll have the Jalen trajectory as well. Might not surpass Jalen because, y'all loved yourself some Jalen. I think they're starting to call him the people's prince. I love that for him. He's such a sweetie. Gojo Ghetto said, Nikki. Oh, oh my goodness. What? I got on at like 7:35. Give me a break. Girl, it's a lot going on in my house. Obviously, me said, not gonna lie, I think that maybe the fact that Austin told Nick about him kissing Amaya and Austin having the capacity to be shady while exploring kept old boy in. Also not being competition as well. Child, they got to do something. Takara said they don't see Austin as competition. That's why they kept him. Makes sense. B. Nichols said Jeremiah was just minding his business, forming a nice friendship with Iris, a good romantic relationship with Andriana, only to get stabbed in the back by the bros. Crazy, crazy indeed. Hey, Peyton. Peyton said, hey, everyone. Wow, what an episode. I thought they would get rid of Iris. Me too. And I knew they were getting rid of Jeremiah. That's their competition, LOL. So annoying. But I thought that Ace and Jeremiah were cool. They were like, hey, I'm just so disappointed. And Melina said, also, I thought they were going to send Iris or Amaya home. I can't believe they picked Hannah. That was insane. And I'm telling you, I can't wait for that reunion because I would not be surprised if the girls, here's the thing, Shelly, Alondria, and Sierra are working with the boys. The boys are leading them. Crazy work. The hottest girls in the villa are being led by these average bros, right? So I think that they're all talking, and I think before they even got to an elimination, the Ace had already told them who's staying and who's going. So if there's ever going to be a vote, since they know that they're going to have votes now, I think they're always going to vote the same way. And that's why production needs to break up the voting. They need to let America do the final vote. So let them stay in the house one more day and let them wake up to an elimination. Even better, let the votes close, and in the middle of the night, get that islander out of here. Let them wake up to 2 people gone, and that'll let them know we're not playing. Get it together. Oh. Jasmine said, I bet Hannah's wishes she would have voted differently last week. Oh, absolutely. She feels foolish. She thought these girls were her friends. Mad Art Madness said, I might have to stop watching this season. It's absolutely insane how the A-sets sent Jeremiah home. He literally couldn't win with them. They were so jealous and it messed up the season. Remember, like Friday? I was just like, Jeremiah could win this. Him and Adriana, they could have won. And that's exactly why they got voted. Why he got voted off. I thought he was going to be when he was safe. I was just like, what is going on with the voting? Is Elon Musk behind this? What is going on with the voting? I don't know what's happening. I do not know what's happening. I don't know. He should have been gone. But again, like a Star family member previously said, the guys don't see him as competition, so he's going to stay because if it comes, they better stop playing that game because if it comes down to the vote, people might hate vote that white supremacy. They might hate vote him into winning because everybody's so mad at Ace and the A-sets. Oh my goodness. Hey, Into the H, thank you for being here. Oh, it's definitely turning into Big Brother. I was watching this and I was like, oh my God, is this going to be POC Island? Are the POCs working together? The POCs and the cool white guy? What is going on? They just got to the elimination. Child, like they got to the Islanders voting. Denise said it actually makes sense if you think about Jeremiah was the only one that really pulled Andriana. Yep. Our Casa Boy better make it to the finals, and it better be Alondria's man. Go just said, oh my God, have you guys seen the voting results? She's going to win. She's going to win. They think Sierra is being eliminated. Huda might win this, y'all. What the hell is going on with this show? Asia said, I actually wouldn't mind a Huda redemption arc, especially after she apologizes to Jeremiah. Ace can go, though, and he can carry Taylor with him, too. Listen, she might win. She might win. She might win. Wait, I just saw a comment I wanted to. He's going to be great on Big Brother. He's going to be on a lot of reality TV shows. He's a great player. Shelly's speaking now. They think Iris is going. They are dead silent. Gagged. I told you. I told you. I'm done with them. Child. Miss Brown Sugar said, and now Huda will think her behavior was justified and she was safe, but Jeremiah went home. Absolutely. Camille said, I couldn't tell Jeremiah. We got to wait. Oh, they looked amazing. I'm a star of this one. They looked amazing. It wasn't the big dogs that I wanted, but it's some big dogs, and that's enough. That's enough. They've been playing the game, and the women are just following them. Like they don't have their own voice. It's ridiculous. Where are you guys seeing the votes? Because I need to know how many he got. He shouldn't have been in the bottom. That was weird. Taylor's talking. Mama, you okay? She said they kept Austin. They got rid of your baby, Mama. And y'all know she loved Jeremiah. I'm sorry, Queen. No, it's okay. They broke my mom's heart with that one. They broke my mom's heart with that one. So let's say what happened to the girls picking the guys to leave and the guys choosing one girl. I feel like we would have had different votes, especially because these Islanders don't know how to vote. Here's the thing. I think if the girls picked the guy and the guys picked the girl, it would have been the same way. Here's why I think that. Ace is running the game. So they all know who they're going to vote for before they go into a vote. So it would have been the same vote if they switched up the genders. That's what I think. Oh, we keep on trying to correct them. But please let me know where I can see these polls because this is crazy. Hold on, I got another text. Ace is 22 years old and he's running the entire game. His frontal lobe has not developed, but he is running this entire game. You got people damn near 30 following this child's lead. Crazy work, but I'm going to give him his 10s. I'm going to give him his 10s. He's the only one really playing the game, and he's running it. Don't hate the player, hate the game. It's ridiculous, but it's happening, and they're not doing anything about it. 27-year-old Shelly is following Ace's lead. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. But girl, I think Costa gonna shake some things up. I hope they do. No, I saw two big dogs in Casa. It was two big dogs. You can tell how tall a man is from the length of his V curve to the knees. It was given lanky. It was given lanky. I think we got some 6'5s in there. I think we got at least 2 6'5s, and one of them was walking like a basketball player. One of them had a basketball player walk. So I think we got some big dogs. I think we got some big dogs. Poor Shelly. Poor Shelly. My friend is so mad at Nick. She's so mad at Nick. Oh my goodness. Let me go to Love Island. Oh wait, did I get another? Oh, I got another super chat. Let me get this super chat from. Oh no, it's not super chat. This is I wanted to get this from Camille because I didn't want to say Jeremiah's name because my family was just watching. Camille said, I could tell Jeremiah knew he was going home when Taylor was giving his speech. Yep. His face, he was like, Jeremiah was making faces. Justice for Jeremiah. Absolutely. I feel so bad for him. He didn't deserve that. He did not deserve that. Just the number one random said, I wonder if they're going to bring Jeremiah back for Casa Amor because it's possible for him to return. Well, we saw the Casa Boys. I don't think he's coming back. He's Nigerian. That country boy is Nigerian. Are you sure? Are you saying that he's Nigerian, or is he like Nigerian because the slave trade? Because a lot of us, the Black Americans, are like, we're like more, a lot of us are like more than 70% Nigerian. They took us from the same place. They got all the people who was making palm oil from the same place. So are you saying that he's Nigerian, or is he slave trade Nigerian? Let me know, JK Knight. Let me know. Stephanie said, I'm mad that they picked Hannah. Not that mad about Jeremiah. Should have been Amaya. Oh, really? You wanted Amaya to go? Oh, no, I feel so bad for her. Like this villa wasn't good to her. This villa wasn't good to her. Not my Amaya. She deserves more. Wait. I'm gonna keep on hopping back and forth because there's just so many comments in here, guys. If I don't get your comment, I apologize. I'm trying. Nicolette say I want him out. I don't think he's going anywhere. This is the thing, guys. I think y'all need to figure out who you're going to vote for. I think the couples are going to be Ace and Shelly, Nick and Sierra, and Alondria and Taylor. I think y'all need to just lock in with those people and see who you like the most out of those couples, because I think that's what's going to the end. I think what we saw today was foreshadowing. Brown and Beautiful 75 said the Asian and curly hair white boy look okay, except for his ripples looked big. What? What? His ripples or his nipples? His nipples? Listen, I'm holding on the Asian dude in the big dog, the light skinned big dog for Alondria. One of them gotta flip her. We gotta get her away from Black American Woody. It has to happen. Hey, Sue. Sue said the guys voting Jeremiah out is strictly pure jealousy and competition. 100% facts. Taylor should, or Austin should have been voted out. Huda should have been voted out, period. I agree with you, but nobody's touching Taylor. I'm telling you. I watch all them Love Island voting polls. Taylor is always at the top. He's not going anywhere. You just have to be comfortable with Taylor being in the end. He is not going anywhere. Where are y'all seeing these Love Island polls? So what's your time? Where are y'all seeing who got the most votes? Girls are wearing makeup. Are you having a good time, Charlie? Was Ariana, is she filming something? She's been going for the last 2 days. We have not seen her. But yeah, where are y'all seeing these votes? Let me know. Let me scroll down to the bottom. Who knows? Who knows how to see how many hello? Like he doesn't give me Nigerian. He gives me Black American. Nigerian by slave trade. Like, yeah, because I'm like, he has the flag in his bio. Now he did a 23andMe and found out where he's from, the majority of his people. There's no way. There's no way. He don't, that's Black American. You know, I can't wait for us to like get a flag, for Black Americans to get a flag, because my God, today, so many Black Americans have flag envy because we're not putting up that American flag. It's not happening, especially now. My God, today. We need our flag, Apple. Give us our flag. And Juneteenth and the Black American flag, two totally different flags. Metamorphosis said, I know they did not send Hannah home for competition part, like, please. I don't know. I really need them to tell us why they sent Hannah home. That doesn't make sense. Did they want to save Iris because Iris had a really rough time in the... Them heifers are playing the game. They got rid of Hannah because she's competition. Iris would not be competition for them. And Amaya wouldn't be. Oh my God, y'all not as sweet as we thought you were. They're playing America. Them heifers are playing the game. They are it's about to get real nasty. They are getting rid of their competition. Amaya's next. They're going to get rid of Amaya. It's going to be Iris and Amaya on the chopping block. Because the big three ain't getting rid of each other. And Huda, you can't get rid of her. You cannot get rid of Huda. Oh my goodness. She persistent like a cold sore. Persistent like a cold sore. Crystal said she's going to reject the Casa Spirit. Please don't say that. Please don't say that. No, I don't want to do it. Don't do that. She cannot reject it. She can't reject it. Come on, Alondria. Tia Said the Asian guy is British, and he was on Big Brother UK. His name is Zach. Oh, we getting crossovers. Wait a minute. I saw a clip of him. Didn't he have a little flirting thing with a sister on Big Brother UK? Yeah, so his type is black. Okay. We're working with something. Okay. Okay. Huda and Shelly. Not Huda and Shelly. Shelly and Alondria. Come on. Somebody got to bring him back. Alondria, you better bring him back. Sticking with that weirdo. He gonna get with the bombshell. I think Ace is not going to fight over the bombshell because he's locking in with Shelly for the game. Taylor, this is what I need Taylor to do. I need Alondria to see Taylor pulling the bombshell for a chat right before they go into Casa, because I need her raging. I need her raging when she walks into Casa. That's what I need. Go, Joe! Said, I feel like Andriana knows that she has options, and they sent home her soon-to-be boyfriend, so she's probably going to go for a new bombshell. I don't see her going for TJ. I see Taylor trying to make a move on her and Nick. Yikes. That's who keeps on voting that boy in, them HBCU blacks. They are the ones keeping him in the game. They're a powerful community. He's going to stick around, y'all. Thank you so much, Chi-Town Diva. That's what's happening. They're keeping him in the game. Damn. Oh, listen, we got to get a Q. We got to get a Q on this show to replace him. Something has a Q or a Kappa. I think one of them might be a Kappa because they looked a little light. How are you doing, girl?
I'm not good.
I'm sorry.
I'm not good.
They sent your baby home.
I'm not good. But you know why? Because they was
intimidated. Mm-hmm.
They was intimidated by him. And
they knew he was going to win.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And he was hurt.
Oh, he was so heartbroken.
But I wanted the girl to leave with him.
Huda?
No.
Oh, the bombshell?
Yeah.
Oh, no, she's not leaving with him?
No, she should have.
She don't know him like that to leave with him.
She should have left with him. I'm so hurt.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I need an oxygen.
Okay.
I need oxygen.
Is it oxygen just because you ran up the steps, Mama?
Okay.
I'm sorry. I knew you was going to be heartbroken over that. They sent your baby.
Scream?
Yeah, I heard you. They sent your baby home. And you know who hurt me the most? They
should have sent Austin.
They don't see, Star Family said they don't see Austin as competition.
Yeah.
That's why.
The boys sent him home. Ace was one of the ones that wanted
Ace was absent. Nick. I couldn't believe Nick did.
I didn't either.
I couldn't believe that.
Just Jeremiah. I just screamed.
Yeah.
Couldn't believe it.
I'm sorry.
Well, I want to say, can I say something to Star Family?
You can say something to the Star Family.
It's 500 of us in the chat, guys. And we only have 200 likes. If everybody just stop for a minute and go and like this video, because honey, we was in here tonight and it was so good. So good. Just like the video for your girl Nick, please. NikkiStar.
My mama said like my video, so you gotta like my video.
Just take 5 seconds and go to the like. Get off the chat and go to the like and press the like button.
Thank you,
okay,
Mommy.
Guys. I love you guys and thank you so much. But I am heartbroken. I gotta go lay down.
Yeah, go lay down.
I gotta go lay down. Yeah. Love y'all.
Love you too, Mama.
And I'm watching y'all.
Thank you. Like the video, like my mama said. Anyway, we got another super chat. I know that's right. Christina is here. Oh, wait. Did I get this? Did I get this from Alex? I don't know if I got this from you, Alex. If I did, I'll give you another shout out. Hey, Alex, thank you for the super chat. Alex said, how do Ace and Nick have a problem with Jeremiah not exploring, but not Taylor? Taylor ain't even explored the woman he's with. Clock it. And Taylor wanted to explore, but nobody else wanted him. I hope that blonde in Casa goes for him. Please. She has to break them up. That damn Divine Nine. I never even thought about it. They keeping him alive. Lord. Hey, Christina. Thank you for the super chat. Christina said, Nikki, tell your mom I'm sorry I was tipsy. That is okay. She is fine. She loves you. You are so sweet. Thank you, Christina. She is not thinking about that, child. We got Sue. No, Pepe was. Pepe was in the bottom three. It was Pepe, Austin, and Jeremiah. And they voted off Jeremiah. They're playing the game. Nick did Jeremiah dirty. He did Jeremiah dirty, but they're playing the game. They're playing the game. Oh, I hate that for Jeremiah. Hey, Janine. Janine said, honestly, this show got less entertaining since they kicked Jeremiah out because he really was going to have an authentic relationship with Adriana, and he probably would have won. But here's the thing, America, why was he in the bottom? Why was he in the bottom? BY said, Nikki, remember the voting was a mess. They stopped the vote because of some glitch. Then they extended the vote to 1:30 a.m. Some people may have gone to bed. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That sucks. Oh, we got another super chat from Christina. Thank you, sis, Christina. Thank you for the super chat. Christina said, I'm mad because we were just starting to see Jeremiah's personality free from Huda. He said, oh, you a freaky frog to Iris. He's such a hot little dork. He is, but unfortunately, he's gone. However, the good thing about it is, guys, we're going to get Love Island games. And I think they are going to give us the Love Island games right away because this show is being so popular. And I think we're going to see Jeremiah there. Oh, King Charles is in the chat, y'all. King Charles said they made the victim the villain. It's a whole season of villains at this point. The main cast, they're all villains at this point. Dreadful said it was so weird when Huda clapped when Jeremiah was kissing on Adriana. Well, she was trying to act like she wasn't jealous, but she was. It was weird. Josie said Huda really thought she and Jeremiah would reunite and win in the end. So messy. Gojo Gatto said, no friends, no man, no accountability, just trash. Trash indeed. Trash indeed. Taisha said, Ace saying it wasn't personal. It was definitely personal. Well, I don't think it was personal. I do agree with him that it wasn't personal. I think it was just gameplay. I think Ace has been putting a bug in the guy's ears about Jeremiah since he saw him and Huda link up so early. He knew, like he looked at Jeremiah and he sees how Jeremiah is. He was like, competition. I got to get him out. Nasty work. Nasty work. They have no idea how much they pissed off the audience. E for Empathy said, my first thought was, well, Shelly is cooked now because of Ace's actions. Yep. JK Knight 316 said the boys low-key hate Jeremiah. They were always jealous of him. Absolutely. And the thing about it is Jeremiah was so clueless because I don't think that he thinks that he's some guy that other guys would be jealous of. He doesn't know who he is yet. He about to find out. The viewer's going to let him know. Poliva Girl, thank you for the super chat. Poliva Girl said, Tipsy Christina was funny. Justice for Jeremiah. Yeah, we had a good time. And justice for my baby Jeremiah. My mom is so hurt. Nicolette said, I'm mad. You should be. Hey, Spency. Spency said, Taylor and Shelly pissed me off so bad with their speech. They took a baddie away on purpose. Playing a game. Baby Love, what's up? Baby Love said, okay. All right. BB Girl said, I throw my pillow across the room when they said Jeremiah. As soon as Taylor said he locked in with somebody so early in the game, I knew, and Jeremiah knew. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Glenn said production always gets the last say with these votes. We don't see the results. Yeah, that's why I'm like, something had to happen here. It was nasty. It was like, don't do it. And then they try to act like, oh, we're still cool. I'm sorry. I'm not going to be cool with you when you take away an opportunity for me to get at least 30K. In this economy, we're not friends. I'm going to take that personal. I'm going to take that personal. I don't think she got a shot with him anymore. I'm interested to see her Access Hollywood interview tomorrow, because I think her and Charlie, he watched they get them back shots from Pepe. I think they're done. Miss Brown Sugar said, I think Iris and Amaya thought it could be them. Nobody expected Hannah. I think Iris was waiting for it to be her. She was actually shocked. Cindy said, these OGs don't have a good picker at all. They're playing Ace's game. Cara said, Amaya should have left. She has no connections. But I think Amaya deserves to get a connection, because remember, Ace ruined her chance of getting any connections. He poisoned the boys against her. So the only connection that was left that she could actually get was Austin, because he doesn't follow Ace. But then Austin acted like he liked her, and then he got cold on her. And it's just like, what is the problem? Because he was all into Amaya until she said that her kids were going to be speaking Spanish. Austin was like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Well, that's news to me, Josie. Josie said, Hannah is always overreacting. I don't think the girls liked her like that. She seemed kind of weird. Well, why? I don't know. I didn't see them not liking her. She was always hanging out with them, always getting advice, giving advice. It's weird. Weird. Spitzy said, I think Leah's situation changed the way they show votes. Ooh. Jasmine said, Pepe is going to be sad for 24 hours. He got 5 new girls in the villa. Oh, Pepe's going to have a ball at Casa. Jimmy said they need to change it up next season so people like Ace can't vote off the competition like it's Survivor. But see, Ace is playing the game like it's Survivor. He is absolutely going around manipulating everybody, and they don't even see it coming. They don't even see it coming. Carrie, I agree. Carrie said the girls are playing a game too. They kicked off the girl who really was connecting. Yep. I agree. I got that one. Mimi Nick said Hannah in hysterics over Charlie one day and up and Pepe the next. You think so? Well, they didn't know. How did they know that she had sex with him? We didn't see her telling them. Colt said, I wish we could have heard what they said. Me too. Because I would like to know what was their reasoning. If we don't hear their reasoning, then I think it's just competition. Because if she goes after Pepe again, yikes. She was perfect. She was the perfect Islander exploring the villa like it should be. She would have had a ball in Casa. Them boys would have turned her every which way but loose. She would have came back to that villa, hair twisted. She would have had a good time. I hate that they took that from her. Oh, I hate that they took Casa away from her. Hey, Destiny's Child. Destiny's Child said, I don't like Hannah, but she has the strongest connection from the 2 others. Yep. Jennifer said, I'm not even a Hannah fan, but I was like, huh? Me too. Confused. Courtney said, it's the way the boys were all like, that's the last person we thought they would vote off, just for them to vote off the last person we thought they would have voted off. Oh, they're acting. You see that? They were all like, oh, what? You knew. Y'all all knew. I cannot wait for that reunion. Because, Ace is going to be so cocky. He's going to be like, well, that's how you got to play the game. He's going to tell us how they did everything. Yeah, I want the votes to be taken away from them. I want America to do the rest. I'm done with them. Rain said, I think they found Hannah to be unserious because they all closed off so early. But none of them are closed off. Nick and Sierra are closed off, not by Sierra's wishes, by Nick's. Shelly and Ace, who the hell knows what's going on with that relationship? Alondria is closed off. Taylor is not. Hannah and Pepe did not seem closed off to me just because of how Hannah operates. I felt like the only couple that looked like they would have gotten to be closed off and really lock in relationship wise would have been Jeremiah and Adriana. And I think that the guys knew that. They knew that Jeremiah was going to be a charmer. They knew that Jeremiah was going to be planning dates and things like that with her, and it come off real genuine. He was competition. So they got off their biggest competition. Hey, Hannah. Hannah said Jeremiah had a lot of votes, but those others are being carried by their partners' votes. That's so crazy. I would have never thought that he would be gone. I mean, I get it, right? If you want to win, you got to get Jeremiah out of there. But damn, that was harsh. Chris said, can't believe Taylor has so many fans. I want him gone. Yeah, the Divine Nine is behind him. He's going to stay, y'all. He is going to stay. Sydney said, I'm hoping the girls or Austin or Pepe ask the guys about their voting. Me too. Unlikely to happen, but it would be nice to see because that would be a real reaction. Like the way they pressed Austin for his vote, Austin, start pressing him because I need to know. Because Jeremiah was another one of Austin's buddies. So I'm telling you, Ace and the Acettes, they were taking out their competition. Austin wasn't a part of their group. Jeremiah wasn't a part of their group. Charlie wasn't a part of their group. They all got them out of there. Austin is the last man standing, and he better know if there is a vote that the Islanders have to vote, he's gone. He's gone. We're going to see how it plays out with these Casa boys, but Austin might be next. E for Empathy said, I guess I should have been shocked by the vote because in the mini polls, it's been Alondria, Shelley, Sierra, and Huda in some of the top spots. Yeah. The America loves the OG cast. I need one of those blondes to go for Taylor. I need one of those blondes to go for Taylor because Alondria is not going to break free of him. I think Alondria, if she does bring a guy home, it's for somebody else. I don't think she's going to bring a guy back for herself. But what needs to happen is she needs to see Taylor bring home somebody. But I feel like Alondria is going to be so dumb and walk back to the villa alone. Foolish. We got to stop letting the babies vote. Damn kids. Oh, we got to stop letting them vote. Oh, we got to stop letting them vote. My poor Jeremiah. Y'all like, we voted for Jeremiah. We don't know what happened. KB said, I think the app crashing wiped out the original votes because this was such a weird outcome. Or was it? I don't know what I was about to say. I'm like, was it weird or was it? I don't know. I'm baffled how we got here. Because when Jeremiah was in the bottom, I'm like, how? We loved watching him happy. Brown and Beautiful said, those guys for Casa look like something that hang outside of... Oh, no. Let me see. Where's my remote? I gotta see the men of Casa. Because I thought that at least some of them were cute. Y'all telling me that they look busted. There was a big dog on there. I'm telling you. When was this? 5 hours ago. Casa Girls and Guys. Okay. Yeah, this guy is a cutie, y'all. He's a cutie. He is a cutie. He's a basketball player. Yes. Yes. He's a basketball player. Come on, Alondria. He's fine. I want him to go after Alondria. Oh, Alondria, please. He's a basketball player, girl. He tall. He tall. He's cute. He is cute, y'all. Stop playing. He looks like a man. And he's tall. Oh, she needs this, Lord. She needs this. She needs this. Come on, Reddit. Where's the rest of the guys? They only gave me one guy. Okay, I'm trying to get the other guys. Because Reddit always has it. Okay, we got one guy. That's one of the big dogs. That's one of the big dogs. He is cute. Casa Men season 7. I can't find it. Wait. I think I got another spoiler. Hold on. All they doing is chatting. Where are the pics, Reddit? Send if y'all got them, send them. Send them to me so I can see who. Oh, wait. What's that? Yeah, I can't find the Casa Men. I cannot find the Casa Men. And you know Love Island gonna take a whole damn day before they give us the Casa Boys. I need them to get it together. But I think one of them, that guy that I showed you, he's cute. I think that was the tall one with the V knee ratio. I'm telling you, that's how you can tell. But I think they're gonna be good. I think we're gonna get some cute Casa Boys. I can't remember all of them, but I knew one of them, two of them. That basketball player and that Asian boy, they better go for Alondria. They gotta free her. Courtney said, I yelled twice during this episode when Huda wasn't in the bottom 3 and when Jeremiah was voted off. It's so weird. Mofo said, Ace didn't like Jeremiah. Taylor is a follower of Ace and Nick wanted Jeremiah out so he could. You're on to something, Mofo. You're on to something. Hey, Irene. Irene said, Ace may very well have a jealous streak for Jeremiah. Crazy. I don't think he was jealous. So I just think he knew he was his biggest competition. We still have a 468 in the chat currently. Please make sure you give your girl some likes. Hannah said the last 2 dumplings were a gag, but a reasonable. They were just dumb AF. Anahi, what's up? Said, I'm going for my fellow Arizonian, Sierra. See, yeah, I think y'all are just going to have to, what's left in the end, I think it's going to be Ace and the Acettes and their partners. And you just have to find out which one you really, really like. It's looking like it probably will be Taylor and Alondria because the Divine Nine, they getting that boy to the end. Crystal said the money is going to a new Casa Boy or girl or bombshell at this point. I'm telling y'all, it might be Taylor. I'm telling y'all. Mad Art Madness said for the guy voting off Jeremiah wasn't personal. I hope they know it isn't personal when they don't win this money. Let them know. Let them know. Oh, thank you. This is like, I just washed my hair. So when I just wash my hair, I can get a nice little slick. When it's freshly washed, I can get a nice little slick. Thank you. Baby Love said, I was screaming when Huda pulled Jeremiah for a check. She's still working on her man. I'm like, baby girl, it's over. Let him go. He was so uncomfortable, but he was kind. Damn, poor Jeremiah. Cece or Sissy? Cece or Sissy said, just like Huda, the guys also lack self-awareness. They think they're coming a completely different way. They do not. They think that we're watching them and being like, yeah, go Ace. And we're like, no, Ace, don't do that again. Yeah, I didn't want him to take the high road. I wanted him to be honest. He had every right to be. He was going home. He was going home. Smithy said Jeremiah really didn't want to talk to her. He didn't. He didn't. Scooter said Hood is so pathetic. She really thinks every man wants her. But guys, I think where she's from, she's that girl. Thank you so much for the super chat, Opulent Pomegranate. Opulent Pomegranate said, Nikki, what are you drinking? Something I should not be drinking. I was going to make watermelon juice, but I just didn't feel like it. So I'm drinking lemonade. It has far too much sugar. Not good. Not good. I'm not going to drink anymore after this. Not good. Ain't nobody getting anything. Fed said, Nick, this was such a bad move for you. You were literally a fave. He was. He was. They did him wrong. They did him wrong. Destiny's Child said this vote was all about getting rid of competition. That's it. Yeah. But again, like, I'm disappointed in them, but I really can't get mad at them because this is the game. Like, they are playing the game. I just don't like how they're playing it. Jess Johnson said, I want Jeremiah to come to the reunion with a big, he will. Him and Jalen, they absolutely will. Yeah. Like, here, take a picture with your enemies. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Courtney said they wouldn't want to vote me off. The way I would tell the whole cast about everybody, I would have read them all down. I would have been like, Sierra, don't you even try to come over here with me. You voting me off and you laying down with a dude that don't watch out. Oh, they would have been like, oh, Nikki, you've gone too far. Josie said Jeremiah is too damn passive. He should have cussed Nick out. Yep. How was Nick still claiming to be his best friend? No, he called him his brother. You're still my brother, please. But yet allow him to be voted off. Hell no. Hell no. Yeah, I didn't think that Pepe wanted Hannah. We know who he wants. That's going to be interesting to see. JK Knight said they really did Jeremiah like Julius Caesar. They sure did. Polymer Girl said they can think they play Jeremiah, but they won't win. I think we're going to have to choose between those couples, guys. And that's my girl. I was like, Alondria, your girl, you're such a sunflower. You're so bright, but you voted her off. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Nicolette said, talking about she shines. Then why the hell you sending her home? They're following the boys. This is so embarrassing. But guys, this is Love Island. This happens every time. I keep on telling y'all. Justine is the only girl that played Love Island, right? However, she got screwed over the first time. So she learned her lesson. And every time she came back, she was here for the money. And everybody was mad. She did not care. She got that money. But normally when the women come on Love Island, they fall behind the guys. Or whatever the guys tell them to do. Remember, Rob, he was running that villa like Ace. He was running that villa like Ace. Whatever he said for them to do, they did it. But he didn't anticipate Hurricane Leah. Because as soon as he screwed her over, she got the girls and she became in charge of the girls. And she ruined his life after that. He thought he had something, but Leah said, no, I got this now. Thalen said, Huda also wants Pepe, especially since TJ was voted out. TJ wasn't voted out. He's still there. Oh, since TJ is no longer in the running because he don't like her. I think she will. But because I don't think Hannah knows that we watch her get back shots from Pepe. She doesn't know that. Poor girl does not know that. Because again, they were having sex in the dark. So they are thinking the cameras can't see them. Celeste said Jeremiah knew instantly that it was personal, but he was still so non. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. Kaylee said, because we would like to place blame where it's due. I agree. I agree. Let me get some newer comments. They're making me sad too. I try not to critique them too hard because they don't have anything to work with. I think Casa is going to be a game changer. I hope it wakes the women up. Castor, you were saying, yeah, Ola got to bring someone from Casa or she won't win. I'm telling you guys, Taylor is a force to be reckoned with, though. So it seems smart for her to stay with that guy. I just hate how he treats her. Mimi Nick said, I'm hoping the Casa boys let Alondria know how Taylor really feels since they see. Yes, I hope so too. I hope so too. Hannah said, I feel like rejecting Casa is just for the gag. I didn't think you really can. Yeah, they give them an option now. They normally didn't, but they give them the option. Thid said, I wish they had the Twitter challenge before Casa so Alondria. Yeah, I wish they did that too. Oh, you have to go to Casa? I remember, guys, didn't they give them an option last season? If it ain't about the money, I don't want to talk. Let them know. Sorry, Metamorphier. They played with us tonight. Chi-Town Diva said, I love the way Hannah was not feeling the girls. Yes, I love that. She was like, I don't want to talk to women who voted me off. Like, get out of my face. Oh, Alondria pissed me off with that. Girl, you are a lie. Not right now, Alondria. All Glenn said, Alondria wants to win. She will keep Taylor. The slow burn is the excuse to not get intimate. She feels safe with Tay. It's not going to work for her. Yeah, I liked her. And maybe that's why they got rid of her. Hot girl Hannah was competition. Spectre View says, Shelly and Alondria is losing their personality. Yes, I'm liking Amaya and Sierra more. This is a great comment because that is the thing that drew us in to Shelly and Alondria when we first met them. They had so much confidence, so much personality, and they have literally muted themselves for these mediocre men. It's embarrassing. It's just like women are watching this. We are the majority audience. You trying to woo them guys. You need to be wooing us. Play the game for us. You're embarrassing yourselves. Yep. Just Johnny said the boys are playing for Ace. The girls are playing for Huda. You know what? Huda and Ace might just link up and win the whole thing. BY said the cast is a mess. So disappointed. Right there with you. Peyton said, I also hope Sierra explores her options because I think Nick is going to turn his head. He absolutely is. The woman that he really wants is in that villa. Him and Pepe are going to be fighting over her. Nicole said, this cast is awful. They literally are all villains, backstabbing friends, and no love this season. I agree. No love. Because this is the thing with season 6. I hate to bring them up because I think season 7 is doing their own thing. But with the season 6 cast, they really were like a family. Remember, there was a scene where they were all hanging out and they were all just laying on each other. And they were just all just like every time they were hanging out, they were always together. They all really liked each other and all got really, really, really close. I don't think this cast is close like that. They're calling each other sisters. It seems fake. I think the guys are close. I don't really think the girls are close like that. I think they're just saying it. I think Shelly and Alondria are close, but I don't think the women are close like that. Hood is just like, yeah, because you guys are like my sisters. I don't think so. I don't think that they're really close. I don't think that they're going to be hanging out outside of this show. I think that this is everybody's just playing the game and not enjoying the experience. I hope something happens, Peyton. I hope something happens because this is a mess. That Twitter challenge is going to be brutal. Jasmine said it was foreshadowing when Jeremiah said only Iris and Austin had his back. Yep, they're telling us a story. They're telling us a story. Janine said at the end of the day, y'all, we definitely wanted and needed justice for Jeremiah. I hope we get it. Mofo said, I don't know how y'all voted for Ace and Taylor over Jeremiah. Are we watching the same show? I think some people voted because they thought that they weren't going to be safe. It just left Jeremiah and Amaya out there. Chantel said they secretly disliked Jeremiah the whole damn time. I think they just saw him as competition. Miss Brown Sugar said, right, Jeremiah was the hottest ticket. Every bombshell mentioned him, so they had to cut him while they could. Because here's the thing, Jeremiah is the beauty standard, right? He's tall, hot, built, and then he also has this other thing about him that is abnormal for attractive men who are the standard. He's kind and he reads. That's not normal for a hot guy. You're kind and you read? What kind of man is this? So every bombshell coming in was always going to go for like a Jeremiah, and the guys are going to be in trouble because now Jeremiah had his sights on and was successful with the best bombshell this season. And the guys knew it, so they got him out of here. Cindy said they think they're all love like Serena and Cordell, so they are sticking it out. If they only knew, child, they gonna find out. They gonna find out during that Twitter challenge. I need to know. It does not make sense. I need to know. Su Ling is pissed. She said this cast is trash. Seriously, I don't care. The way they're behaving sucks. If they thought they'd be like season 6, they're wrong. So very wrong. But again, I think the biggest issue is they're not friends. Like they're playing this game like Survivor. Okay. They're playing this game like the traitors. They are very cutthroat to each other. They're not friends. And that is the problem. Like we really don't even see them like hanging out, like having conversations, like just fun conversation. Remember, we used to see Serena and Cordell having like the most ridiculous but cute conversations. They were really, really bonding. Then we would see PPG and they would be hanging, braiding each other's hair, painting each other's nails, wiping each other's tears, encouraging each other. We do not see this with the women. They are not friends. Miss Lou said, I think the bombshells ruined the broship Jeremiah was having with Ace. I think so too. That's so sad. Yeah, the girls are followers. And it's easy for them to be followers because they're not real friends. Remember when Liv cussed out all the boys because they were hurting the girls' feelings? Like they don't have that. None of those women will stand up to those men for Amaya. Do we have a cast of pick-me's? Oh my God, are they pick-me's? Oh, this is sad. Wow. Carrie said, yep, they are working with the boys. I could tell when Sierra and Nick voted Jeremiah in the milk challenge. He said, you know who it has to be. Yep. Yeah, that's the only thing. They're all trying to be the final four. And I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if Ariana's going to walk in and be like, well, guys, this has never happened before, but America has not voted at all. They do not like y'all. Is that going to happen? Because this is ridiculous. Lisa said, I need to see how they move with Ace kicked out of the villa. They won't know what to do. They won't know what to do. They will not know what to do. What should have happened was the person who had the lowest votes should have got voted out. However, I think, like you guys have said, there was an issue with the voting. And I think the people who had the lowest votes were probably people they wanted to keep on the show. So they left the vote up to the cast. All Day Finesse said, I mean, they're competing for money. So at the end of the day, people are going to do what they got to do. Yeah, like that's the game. We just don't like how they're playing it. Celeste said, no, literally at this point, just let America vote off Islanders because the voting for our favorites isn't anything when they don't know how to vote. True. But again, Love Island never had this many people watching before. Love Island USA. They've never had this many people watching before. So the voting has become a problem. I think, I hope that they do this thing where America votes to bring one Islander back. I hope we can do that. And if we're allowed to do that, I want to bring back Jeremiah. Kaylee said, trying to be the Final Four is unfortunately making them look like villains. At least be smarter or sneakier on your votes. Yep. I would have loved if they were like, if somebody was like trying to fight for Hannah, right? Huda. I would have loved if she was just like, I can't vote her. That's my girl. Like, remember last season, there were tears. People were just like, I don't want to do this. Liv was like, I don't want to vote her out because you want your competition out, Leah. Leah was just like, I'm not doing that. Like, I would have loved if it was like that, but we're not, we don't know what happened. Springtime said, Ace is going to tank Shelly's chances. I'm sick. The whites are talking about he needs to leave and she's associated. I don't think he's going to leave. I'm telling you, I think we have our final three. I think we have our final three. Tori said, I haven't been disappointed. Child, Lord, we're back here again. I think we were all triggered by that. We were all triggered by that elimination. We had war flashbacks from November 4th. Hannah said, Jeremiah becoming so well liked was not conducive to Huda's redemption arc. Yeah, you're right. We will never know. We will never know. Gojo said, nothing matters if the Islanders have the last vote. They clearly don't care about each other. So this is light work for them. No friendship, so you're making it easy for them. Yep. They do not like each other. They do not like each. Well, I won't say they don't like each other, but I don't think they're friends. Scooter said, it's so funny how when Austin was with Shelly, he was decently liked. The moment he's with Amaya, he's in a bottom three. What a mess. Ciao. Jasmine says, Sierra has two friends that were on Love Island. She should be moving smarter. Yeah, and she actually had a Love Island birthday party. So she's always wanted to be on this show. Is she playing a game? See, here's the thing, guys. We're always going to get people like this. Like, Love Island has changed. We're always going to get people like this who are playing the game. And I think this is something we just have to get used to. The show is too popular now. He said, I may hate Ace, but I'm never backing Austin. I just can't. But Crystal said, I'm so pissed I might just vote Austin. Now I feel gross. I blame them. They're saving her up until the Twitter challenge. I think after the Twitter movie night, she's no longer safe. Lou said, after the sun on Saturday, better tell Jeremiah's tea. Can't wait for Ace and Taylor to find out they kept a racist in the house over Jeremiah. Child. Jennifer said, Huda could have had her redemption arc from her. Oh, y'all are brutal. They pissed you off. Lisa said, now we need a hard reset from the men. All of them suck. I hope Casa shakes it up. Natalie said, I refuse to let these influencers ruin my favorite summer show. Producers, do something. I think you're going to get actors in there soon. If by soon, I mean next season. So they're going to play the game for you properly. Zora said, we seriously need to have a convo about America's inability to handle state voting for nonsense. Ciao. Metamorphosis said, I'm sorry, Star fan, but everyone clicked down for me. Like, at this point, Amaya and Akasa point for the win. We don't know what's going to happen. Like, the cast has totally flipped it, but the way they're playing the game, even if y'all don't like them, I feel like we're going to be forced to pick one of those couples. I think we have the final three because we have our votes, but they're always going to vote to protect each other. So they're always going to be safe if the vote is left in their hands. Unless them bombshells and unless them Casa boys and girls come and flip this game upside down, we may have our final three. JoJo said, I don't want her to win. Redemption on the show is fine, but she shouldn't win. That's so unfair for Jeremiah. I agree. Hamburger Patty said the OGs used to back each other. They voted so calculated to win the money. It's crazy. Yep. Paula Girl said, Nicolette, I agree. No man would be with Huda. Yeah, I think she's kind of cooked with the bombshells. I haven't seen the photos, Amina. Where are the photos? I only saw that quick thing, and I focused on 2 guys and 2 girls. I couldn't see everybody. Please let me know where y'all seeing their pictures. Hannah Violet said, just like Leah, Huda might win. She's using the same method as her. We do not know, child. Pepe said this cast may have the opposite effect on this show if Huda wins. I'm sick just thinking about it. You never know. Megan said Huda has the Facebook fan base of mothers on her side. Her having the most votes isn't surprising. That's crazy. Hannah said Leah votes feel slighted for not getting it last year, and Serena voters split between. Oh, that makes sense. Nadia said, I don't know. I really feel like Shelly and Ace. I feel like they may last after Casa. We'll see. Oh, this is the thing. This cast is going to be on everything. We're going to be on Too Hot to Handle, all of those shows. Peacock is going to be using them for all of their game shows. They're going to be working. Yes. How do you guys see who has the most votes? Let me know. Michelle Slaughter, thank you so much for the Venmo. You're so sweet. I just got it. Thank you. Oh, Sunshine Soulless wants to send me something. Hold on your live. Sunshine is fine to the guys. Yes, Sunshine. We got the Asian hottie. Please go for Alondria. Please. Oh, he is fine. Please go for Alondria. Oh, she needs that. Who's next? Okay. Thank you. The guys are cute. These guys are cute, y'all. Okay. I'm going to start here. These guys are handsome. What are y'all talking about? Wait, can y'all see? Let me turn up my brightness. Hold on. Ciao. Please don't worry about this phone. It will not be here in the next few days. I'm over it. The guys are cute, but this is the one. I want this guy. Oh, shoot. Can y'all see? I want this one. And where's the Asian hottie? And I want this one for Alondria. Please, girl. Please, you deserve. I don't know. This one might go for Huda. He won't go for Iris. He seemed to have a little bit too much flavor for Iris. I think Iris going to stick with TJ. I think this one right here might try to go for Iris, but I think she's clocked into TJ. Those wasps found each other and they're not going to break. I think he's going to go for Shelly and Shelly's not going to break from Austin. And I think this might be a Huda guy as well. I don't think any of the new guys are going to go for Sierra. Because I'm not saying it's because they don't like her. I think Sierra is just she's closed off with Nick. She's acting like she's not, but I don't think she's going to be receptive and make them feel comfortable enough to approach her. I hope I'm wrong, but these guys are not bad, y'all. Listen, we're not going to get that dark-skinned, tatted, fine dude that we wanted. We're not going to get him this season. Maybe next season, guys. They are still screaming about the show. Jess John says Sierra has had sex with Uncle Baby Billy for nothing. All for him to say, I'm still open. Gagged her. Did y'all hear her? I hope y'all heard her. She was heartbroken. Brown girl said America loves Huda. They loved Leah last year. She is going nowhere. Yeah, I think she's going to stay. Celeste said, I've seen a lot of things on Facebook about people who love Huda and hated. That's crazy. Irene said, I don't trust Ace. Seems like a guy that would get tired of a girl after a while. I don't want Shelly getting hurt. Me either. Jasmine said, if you look at the current polls that says who would be most sad to leave the villa, Huda is 4th place. Guys, Dreadful said Facebook folks are always on the wrong side. They are. I still have my Facebook just because, my older family members use it, but I can't. I can't do it. I can't do it. I think Ace is going to be on everything, y'all. He's going to be on everything. Brittany said, Huda fans and Ace fans are the same kind of people. Ciao. Jennifer said, I was looking forward to Casa Amor. But I'm not even going to finish watching the show this season. I'll just watch her live, Nikki, and the other recaps. That's how pissed I am with those boys. Yeah, they're running the game, unfortunately. But hopefully, Casa is a reset. We'll see. MC said maybe it's not Aces who runs the vote. Maybe it's Nick, so he has a chance with the new stunning girl. Yeah, I believe Nick voted that way as well to get Andriana to himself as well, and he's gonna jack himself up with Sierra. Josie said, I hope Huda gets a big head with Jeremiah leaving and turns up again so the girls vote her off. I don't think she's going to turn up again. I think she learned her lesson, and I think the girls telling her they won't have her back again is the reason why I think she's going to move a different way. Hey, Tiffany. Tiffany said, Leah was fun and she brought energy. Huda brings nothing and she's not fun. Huda's draining. Leah would get on our nerves at moments, but she knew how to bring the fun again. Me too. I know a lot of people wanted like more Asian bombshells or just Asian cast members on the show. And we got a bad Asian bombshell, y'all. So they're listening. Kaylee said, I would like to see the votes as well because where is everyone ranked at by America? Yes. Yes, she had iconic quotes and fashions. Roberto Cavalli every day. Yeah, she was that girl. The fact that you knew this before it happened, OMG. Oh, that was her baby. She loved herself some Maya. She loved herself some Maya. My poor mama. My poor mama. Spencer said that was me too. Ciao. Oh, she was hurt. She said, Austin is still in the villa. He's still there, mama. He's still there. Yes. He's still in the villa. Oh, they hurt my mom with that one. I'm mad at them for hurting my mom. Mad Art Madness said I read in my mind like it was a Super Bowl. Just craziness. Cindy said, can you imagine if Jeremiah would have spoken to it wouldn't they would have been got him out of here. They would have been got him out of here. She was so hurt. Hannah said, girl, they literally have both. Oh, Leah and Huda share a good amount of fans. Oh, I'm not shocked by that. Just Shonda said, Ace would annoy the over 35 crowd on Traders. The little grin and stuff doesn't work on us. He reminds us of kids we don't like. I think he would probably hitch his wagon to an older player, and it will probably take him far. I don't know how far, though. They getting rid of people, child. They not playing. Kaylee said the only thing that maybe would have changed their minds if the votes were different would have been Huda because she still thought she had a chance. I don't know, because it seems like Huda is going to get voted into the end as well. Karen said, I think the girls would have voted Jeremiah because they are in cahoots with the guys about that alone, but I think the boys would have voted Amaya off. Yeah, because of Ace. I agree. Brown girl said, nah, the boys were shocked at the way the women voted. I don't think Ace runs the girls, but he definitely runs the boys. I think Ace is in charge of the whole game. Just the number one random said, I wonder if they're going to bring Jeremiah back for Casa because it's possible. We'll see. Would they? Oh, he's mixed? Or is he just dark? You know, Asians come in dark too, right? He could be Vietnamese. Kim Boss said Ace, Nick, and Taylor had the final 3-pack. Taylor said it on. Yeah, that's what they're going for. And if the votes is left up to the Islanders, that's who's going to be in the end. That's who's going to be in the end. Stephanie said, I'm mad that they picked Hannah, not mad about Jeremiah. Should have been Amaya. Oh my God, y'all really want our girl Amaya out of here. Then said, yes, I'm disappointed in my boy Nick too. Lord Jesus, an OG man will not win. This season is going to be a first for a lot. It's going to be a first for a lot. Crystal said Nigerian Ash probably, yeah. That's about Jalen. You guys might have to pick from those three guys. I don't know, unless they do something different. Jackie said Nikki Sierra because I'd be damn if I vote for Ace or Taylor. You never know. See, here's the thing. If Alondria does stay with Taylor, I think she has a high chance of winning because Taylor is the most popular guy. America's always going to, them Divine Nines are always going to vote for him. And Alondria is well liked. And if it has to be between Alondria and Taylor, Ace and Shelly, or Nick and Sierra, who are going to be cold all the way up until the end because Sierra doesn't like how Nick is playing her, I feel like the only people we could probably vote for is Alondria and Taylor at this point. Jibby said Jeremiah gaining almost 10K followers on TikTok. Yes. He's going to hit 1 million. He's going to hit 1 million. He'll probably hit it overnight. Alex said Jeremiah being voted out was the boys taking out the competition. They won Ace. Yep, they sure do. Denise said Alondria might have fumbled her bag already with Jalen. I think so. And I honestly think for what she was asking for, he was perfect. Like I said in the beginning, he wasn't the bombshell that I wanted, but that was my preference. I think he was the bombshell that she wanted and needed, but she fumbled. Hannah said they're looking at the poll that said, who do we think was being dumped? Huda had the most. Oh, okay. Thank you. Natural said, like the video, guys, please. I can't in good conscience vote for Ace. I don't like how Taylor treats Ola, and Nick showed his behind this episode. So who'd I vote for? I think we're probably going to be forced to vote for Taylor and Alondria. Denise said, I would be shocked if one of the Casa boys is a better fit or more likable than Jalen. Shelly is in trouble because her guy is a jerk. Yep. But again, I feel like if we're in the end, it's probably going to be Taylor and Alondria. CC said, feel like I'm watching Big Brother and not Love Island. Yep. Probably. Listen, that's what it's given. They changed the whole game. They changed. Nicola said, throw the whole season away. Oh, wait. Did I get another one? I did. Apple and Pomegranate. Thank you for the super chat. Apple and Pomegranate said, I feel like they should have USA vote for a challenge that would eliminate someone. I would be down with that. But then, like, what if Ariana comes out and say, oh, since we have an odd coupling, the Islanders now have to vote off one guy since a girl went home. You know what I mean? Like, they always got a twist and a turn for us. Always Priceless. Thank you for the super chat. Always Priceless said, why did my man who never watched the shows intel tonight say that all the votes for Jeremiah because the guys were jealous? I was twice as mad. Child, the men are clocking into this mess as well. It was rigged, Irene. Rigged. Mary said, I don't think they think Huda will beat them in the end because of her behavior with Jeremiah. They just don't know. They don't know how these people are voting. I think now, if these girls are seeing that Huda is saved, do what y'all got to do. Christina said Casa has no stakes after this vote. And quit with all this. America said, don't bring us into this. Y'all aren't doing what we said. Yeah, this is on y'all. This is on y'all. Brittany said no shade or judgment, but Taylor's friend came out and said he's always been this way around women. Is he attracted to women? Well, his friend said he's just like that. He's weird. He's weird. I think he's right about him being weird, but we got to get something else from him. This is a show. Why does he keep on getting cast for reality shows? What are they seeing? Paula Girl said majority of African Americans are Nigerian or Kenyan origins. Kenya origins. Haiti and Caribbean is Guinea. Yeah, Guinea, right? Guinea, Sierra Leone, and Liberia are, oh yeah, African American. Yeah. No, I think there's also African American for Liberia as well. Brittany said, Courtney Edwards. Oh, you guys are talking. The end of the age said, I hope the Asian Casa man got a new haircut because it wasn't great, but he has a cute face. Oh, he gonna give y'all a little something. I've seen him in action. He's nice. Miss Lou said, watch the girls keep messing around with Huda. Ciao. Lord, yeah, they are voting for that boy. Guys, he's going to the end. All Day Finesse said, I need both of them to take those septums back out, put those braids in a bun, and go to Casa and lock in. We'll see. We will see. Let me get a couple more, and then let me get y'all out of here. Christina said, Ace. If I wanted to watch Survivor, watch Survivor. Like, yeah, they have come in and played an entirely different game. Oh, she was wearing her Eagle jersey for the NBA Finals. Ciao. Paula Girl said, okay, Brittany, if you say so, I'm going by a report. Oh, y'all fighting over who's Nigerian. Well, I know you're not fighting. Monami said, and they got rid of Hannah while 3 other girls had less strong connections. We only have lackluster couples now with the girls liking the guys more than the guys like them. That's the problem. We're going into Casa with nobody closed off. It's going to be a mess. It's going to be a mess. Oh, she's hurt. Oh, she's hurt. Tiffany said, I don't know, Jeremiah. I don't know. Jeremiah was motorable to me. He wanted to be a part of the clique so bad. I would have got rid of Austin if I was Ace, if I wanted to get rid of someone that wasn't a follower. I think they know we're getting close to the end, so they're taking everybody out. They're taking everybody out. Oh, we got a lot of new comments, child. Let me go to the end. All right, I'm going to give us about 2 minutes and then we'll wrap it up. Mad Art Madness said, my only thing is we have to start factoring in and Adriana for Casa, guys. True. Granted, she should leave, but I think they'll go to her first before the OGs. You're right. But the boys are watching the show. But you are right. I totally forgot about her. You're right. And the bombshells may go for TJ. And then I didn't even think about that. Then when the bombshells all get into the house together, they might start going for each other. We might we might have a completely different final 3. Busy said, does Nick really want Mamacita, or is he afraid to close off because that will put a target on his back for Ace and That's good. That's good. A-Dub said, none of the Casa girls can compete with Adriana for Jeremiah. He would definitely return back from Casa alone. Child, at this point, we don't know. We do not know. Oh, the reunion is going to be messy. I can't wait. Oh, it's going to be messy. Oh, it's going to be messy. Always. Priceless said Ace is in charge of the boys and each boy is in charge of his girl. Yep. So therefore, Ace runs the whole board. Absolutely. But then again, they could also be playing each other. But the thing is, I think they're all trying to get the final 3. And what order doesn't matter because America chooses the order. Jennifer said, OMG, I do hope they bring Jeremiah just to see the boys' reactions. They would be gagged and I would love to see it. I don't know. I do not know, child. Stephanie said Jalen was a truck driver. That would not have. Oh. Well, what is good for her? The rodeo boy who's not attracted to her? I mean, she got to do something. Just the number 1 random said the reunion. Oh, I got that. Paula Girl said, thanks, Nikki. We not fighting. I really like Brittany in the chat and everyone is so funny. AF. Sorry, Brittany. I knew you guys weren't fighting, so it's okay. Thank you. We're going to get Kaylee, then we're going to end with Busy. Kaylee said they are for sure going for each other because them other couples are, yeah, we might, I don't know. Ace is probably going to freak out. But this is the thing. What if the girls don't bring home nobody? Oh, this is going to be so embarrassing if they do not bring anybody back. Oh, don't apologize, Tiffany. I'll figure it out eventually. Do not apologize. Busy said, why didn't they save Adrena for Casa? Because they were sending her for Jeremiah. We could have had the Huda crash out, but Huda and Jeremiah were done at this point. So Jeremiah needed somebody. Kaylee said they already got Jeremiah with Shelly for the goodbye, Shelly with the goodbye messages. So he's gone. Oh, yeah, he's gone. They're about to give him his phone soon. Natalie said, I'm afraid that we are seeing that they are all top 3 in America's eyes and will do nothing in Casa. Yeah. I think they're going to do their best to make themselves the final 3. Sydney said, if they do not bring anybody back, I'm tuning out. I don't know. The girls are falling in line behind the boys, and the boys are behind Ace. Ace and the Acettes are running this thing. This is insane. This is insane. Maya said Jalen's not going to be a truck. Oh, I think he's probably done. He's about to be at the Brooklyn Nets game. That boy is done with that life. He might hit 2 million before this show is over. Oh. Kudawashi Beta. Please correct me if I'm wrong. So I think these guys took out Jeremiah because they knew he was going. Oh, yeah. I don't even think it's popular in Casa. I think this is the thing. Poor Jeremiah showed the boys his hand too early because they all knew that he was going to be faithful in Casa and come back with the relationship, come back and be even stronger with Andriana. So he showed his hand, and that was Jeremiah's problem. He showed them that he was going to be faithful. It may be a snooze fest, but that Twitter challenge, yikes. I don't think they are. I think this is their game plan. Let the boys take them to the end. I think this is their game plan. Just Jonda said, Casa is Andrina and Sierra's moment. Huda will take anyone. Shelly and Alondria aren't moving. They don't want to be saved. Ciao. We will see. Guys, I'm about to wrap it up, but please make sure you like the video. Shay said, and maybe you meant Ghanaian. We are largely Nigerian and Ghanaian. Me or somebody else? Either way, thank you for the information. Springtime said, in the UK, one of the girls was dumped, was sent home, did interviews, and came. Oh. Well, let's see. Bring him back for Casa. Takara said, Jeremiah wanted to be liked by the boys. I feel so bad for him. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely running the show. Absolutely. We're going to end with Kaylee. Kaylee said, plus following the boys allows for the blame to be put on them. Absolutely. But it's not going to work because we're watching them. We're watching them and we're just like, you guys made terrible decisions and you did not have to. This is on you. This is on you. Anyway, family, please make sure you like the video before you exit. Thank you all so much for joining me tonight. What a night. And tomorrow is Casa. Girl, get ready for the foolishness. Get ready for the foolishness. I love y'all. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Same time, 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Get some rest. Get some rest and let's get back at it. Love y'all. Good night. Happy Sunday. Lord, Alondria.